Hey, Canucks fans, the Canucks are chasing their first win of the young season tonight, and Bruce Boudreau chases his 600th career win in the place where it all began. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Monday, October the 17th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I just crested I'm at 9,400 subscribers right now, so as long as people don't unsubscribe, hopefully that'll continue to build. So if all goes well, I will do a giveaway on my live stream tonight to celebrate the 9,400 mark. So make sure you join me tonight at 11 p.m. for my live stream. It'll also double as a post-game stream of sorts. No Canucks After Dark, as Parker is still out of town. We're bumping that to Wednesday this week. But I do hope you indeed join me tonight at 11 p.m. Let's talk about the coaching, and then let's talk about the players that the coach will be coaching, if that makes sense. Bruce Boudreau is chasing career win 600. Now, this is his fourth chance to get it. The Canucks lost their final game of the season last year, and now they're 0-2 to start this season. So this is his fourth chance to get 600. Maybe all along he was waiting to do it against Washington, where his coaching career started. I hope he's not waiting to Minnesota, where he also coached, because that's not till Thursday. So let's hope it happens tonight. And Boudreau's being a proven winner. In his career, only once has he coached a full season and not made the playoffs. So in Washington, his first 4 seasons, he made the playoffs. Then he was fired in the middle of his 5th season. In that same year, he then went to Anaheim, didn't make the playoffs, although they made a pretty good run when he got there. Sound familiar? And then for the next 4 seasons there, he made the playoffs. So 8 out of his first 9 seasons, he made the playoffs, with the only one not making it was the one where he split between Washington and Anaheim. Then he went to Minnesota, made the playoffs the first 2 seasons, then missed the playoff in his 3rd season, and then got fired in his 4th season. So again, he took a 1 or 2 year break, comes to the Canucks, and almost gets them to the playoffs. So once again, in his 12 or 13 years, he's done 4 + 4 + 3. He's done 11 full years of coaching, and he's made the playoffs 10 out of those 11 seasons. And even when he goes to a team halfway through, i.e. Anaheim or Vancouver, he really rightens the ship and gets them close to the playoffs, as he did with the Canucks last season. All to say, I'm not too worried about this start. I'm not too worried about this 0-2 start. And if the Canucks win tonight, then all is right in the world. Boudreau gets his 600th win, and then we are looking ahead to another game tomorrow. So the Canucks could come out of here 2-2. In fact, throwing the Minnesota game, the Canucks still have a chance to go 3-2. And even if they go 2-2-1 or 2-1-2, if they're coming back with, no, they can't go 2-1-2 because they've already lost 2. So 2-2-1, or even if they went 2-3, even if they win 2 out of the next 3 games, it's semantics, but you got to look at how the kind of order the games. If they come back, let's say, for instance, they win tonight, they win tomorrow, and then they lose in extra time against Minnesota, then you still got your 5 out of 10 points, and you can come back to Rogers Arena on Saturday against Buffalo saying the Canucks are undefeated in their last 3 games. Imagine if the Canucks won the first 2 games of the season, then had a overtime loss tonight, and then lost the next 2. Then that narrative would be the Canucks are coming home on a 3-game losing streak. So you can see how even the simple swapping or the order of the way that the Canucks play and win these games makes a difference. But even if you throw all that out of the window, you guys, the fact is I predicted that the Canucks would get and should get 5 out of 10 points on this road trip. They can still do so. It's not going to be easy considering that means they have to get points in all their next 3 games. But maybe the Canucks are fired up for Boudreau tonight. Maybe they beat a weaker Columbus team tomorrow, and then Minnesota hasn't come out of the gates flying. Actually, all 3 of these teams, Washington, Columbus, and Minnesota, have all struggled out of the gates similar to the Canucks. So all to say, I think the Canucks can win tonight. I'm not saying they are going to, but I'm going to do my score prediction, and I'm going to keep predicting this until it happens. So I'm going to go 4-2 Vancouver, and I'm going to say that Pettersson scores the first goal for the Canucks. So I'd love to know your score prediction down below. And first Canucks goal scorer. I got 4-2 Vancouver, and I got Pettersson scoring the first goal. Now, when it comes to the lineup, as I talked about yesterday, they swapped Horvat and Miller to shake things up. Miller he basically said he's on the ice for all 8 goals, whether they're whether they're even strength power play or shorthanded, which is quite impressive when you think about it. So Miller will go to Podkolzin and Garland, 2 players that he played with a lot last year. Horvat will go between Pearson and Besser, 2 guys that he's played with a lot before. Besser a few years ago and Pearson most recently. You leave Petey, Kuzmenko, and likely looks like Lazar is going to replace Hoglander on that line. And then your 4th line becomes Oman between Joshua and Hoglander. So basically there's a swap of Lazar and Hoglander. At least that's the way they practice. And then a swap of Horvat and Miller. Therefore, all 4 lines will have new looks tonight. Sounds like Mikheyev will not play tonight, but they're hoping that Mikheyev can play tomorrow in Columbus or Thursday in Minnesota. On the blue line, this is where it gets a little funky, because Tucker Pullman skated today, which is good, but he's not going to play tonight. So it sounds like the way they're talking that Noah Juleson will draw in, because Boudreau said Washington is a bigger team. Juleson is 6'2", 200, whereas Rathbun's only 5'10", 180. So you're getting a few more inches in size and height, and then about 20 more pounds. So if they go with Juleson, who is a right shot guy, I think then the Canucks will go like this. I think they'll go Hughes with Shen, and that's the one they'll keep together. And then you could simply put Juleson with OEL, and then you keep Stillman with Burrows. And that way you're not switching Hughes and Shen. You're not switching Stillman and Burrows, who had a pretty good game actually against Philly. And then the only change you're making is Juleson in for Pullman on OEL's right side. I guess you could. The Canucks did practice with Stillman on the right side. No, that doesn't make any sense now, because that was before they called up Juleson. With Juleson and Burrows right-handed guys, you could actually go Hughes and Shen, OEL and Burrows, and then Stillman, Juleson. But I'm not sure why you'd want to wreck with the chemistry of 2 pairings when you can get away with only 1. And then, of course, I expect Demko to play tonight and Spencer Martin to play tomorrow. Back-to-back, small travel, but it is travel. So it's about time that Martin gets in the game, probably tomorrow. And then you can go back to Demko on Thursday. They come home and Demko can play the home opener. So that's how I think the Canucks will line up. That's how I think they're going to play, is they're going to win. They're going 4-2. And then we're all going to be happy because Bruce Boudreau is going to finally have his 600th career win. So not only give me your score prediction, not only give me your prediction of the first Canucks goal scorer, maybe give me a sense of your panic level in the chat. And I did on my live stream last night, I asked everyone, how concerned are you? And I got 79% of the people saying either not concerned at all or only a tad concerned. Only 21% were saying they're somewhat concerned or very concerned. Maybe that will change depending on what happens tonight. But let me know how you're feeling about this team right now. Is it, oh, Clay, I wish they looked a lot better? Or is it more, oh, Clay, it's only 2 games in, just relax? And I'm kind of more in that latter category for sure because of everything I talked about off the top. All right, Canucks fans, you have the lineup, you have the storylines. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs and to perform and transform personal training and weight loss. Also, thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for helping me get to 9,400 subscribers on our way to 10K. Okay, friends, hope you join me tonight at 11 p.m. As always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, leave a tip, a super thanks if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade your membership if you'd like to, and definitely leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer, and your level of panic. Okay, friends, I hope to see you tonight at 11 p.m. for my nightly live stream. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. See you tonight. God bless, and go Canucks go.